I'm going to discuss about Brahmanic and Shramanic tradition, that is again for 5th semester major students from Indian political thought. So these are two important schools of uh, what I can say, that Indian religious tradition. So first one is Brahmanic tradition, and Brahmanic tradition is the ancient tradition of India. Okay, and this tradition was established on the basis of the Vedic scriptures and tradition. So all of you are aware of the fact that there are 4 Vedas in Hindu religion or Hinduism, and these are Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Yajur Ved and Atharva Ved. There are 4 Vedas, and many things are written on those Vedas, and these are regarded as the holy scriptures of the Hindus, and the Brahmanic tradition was based on that Vedic scripture, and they have regarded, that means those who are the followers of Brahmanic tradition, they regarded that Vedic scriptures are the laws of the land. Okay, and on the basis of that laws of the land, the administration of the country should have to be carried on. So that is their main. Then they have supported that Varnashram system. Okay, Varnashram system means that the whole Hindu society are divided into 4 Varnas, that means 4 castes. Okay, and ashram means cycle. Ashram means CYCLE, cycle. Wait for it. CYCLE, cycle. CYCLE, cycle. Okay. So first you may remember about Varna system and then ashram. So what is Varna system? Varna system is caste system. Caste system means the whole India, a Hindu society is divided into 4 classes. That is, and this class system is based on hierarchical system. That means from upper to lower. So at the topmost position of the hierarchy, there are Brahmins. That means Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. These are the 4 castes: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. And those who are not included in these 4 castes, they are regarded as outcast in Hindu system. So these are the Varna system. But you remember one thing, that during the time of Vedas and Mahabharatas, Varna system was not based on birth. It was based on worth or capability of the people. So the people will belong to that caste, or the position of the people on the caste will be determined by their quality, their activities, their work during Vedic and Mahabharata period. But later on, for some vested interest or something else, that caste system started depending on birth. That means birth will determine which caste you will belong to. But you clearly remember that during Vedic period and Mahabharata era, the caste system was not based on birth, it was based on capability or worth. So this is the most important thing you will have to remember. And why the Brahmanas they get the uppermost position in the hierarchy? Because according to the tradition, Brahmanas, they were born from the mouth of Brahma. So Brahma is actually the creator God, and they actually they born from the mouth of Brahma, and that's why they should have to they should have to get the place at the upper strata of the society. And what is ashram? Ashram means cycle. That means according to Brahmanic tradition, and the people should have to follow 4 cycles in their life. First one is Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means when you are a student, you should have to follow the life of very simple and pure life without thinking about sex and etc., and you should have to lead a very pure life, and you should have to concentrate on study, and you show your respect and serve your gurus as much as possible. So that is Brahmacharya. Then second one is Grihastha. The second stage of human life is Grihastha. That means it is your normal life, it is your family life. You will stay there in a family, you will go for marriage, then ultimately you will increase your family members, you will take the responsibility of a parents, like that. So this is your family life. So after attaining a certain age, you will enter into another cycle of life, and that is Banaprastha. Bana, Banaprastha. That means Ban means forest. You will have to leave the family life, you will have to give up your family life, and you will move to the forest for your own salvation, for your own attainment of nirvana. And after, in that stage, you will pray, you himself will pray to God, you will live a life of austerity, and ultimately you reach a state that is known as sannyas. Sannyas means salvation. So there are 4 cycles of human life. It is divided into 4 stages. First one is Brahmacharya, that means student life, full of austerity. Do not think about sex or anything else. Respect your guru and perform all the activities for the gurus. Then you will enter your family life, that is Grihastha or Grihastha life. Then you will leave the family life and went to the forest as exile for moving towards salvation. And after that, through your own efforts, you will attain salvation, and that stage is known as sannyas. So in Brahmanic tradition, women were not given equal status with men. Women were asked to confine only with household activities, and they should have to look after their husbands' families and their children. So women were not in a position to participate in the administration of the country, or they did not get the chance of education also. But remember that thing also, that during Vedic period the system was not there, or the position of women was not so bad. At that time women got the right of education. They were very much educated. Some of the women even participated in the debate and discussion of the royal family, etc. But this tradition of lessening the position of women started in later Vedic period. And according to Brahmanic tradition, God is always behind the establishment of kingship. So king is the representative of God. God sent him to run the administration of the country. He should have to satisfy the will of the God, and he should not forget that he is not self-sufficient. He is a representative of God, and he will have to follow the instruction of God. And also, as the Brahmins are enjoying the topmost position in the society, and they were also knowledgeable person. So king may take advice from the Brahmins if and when necessary for running the administration of the country. So these are in nutshell about Brahmanic tradition. The next one is Shramanic tradition. The word itself implies Shram. Shram means labor. So if we attain anything through our own labor, through our own endeavor, that is related with Shramanic tradition. And this tradition or this concept actually developed as a reaction, as a criticism against the Brahmanic tradition during the 6th century BC. And who were actually related with this Shramanic tradition? Mainly the Buddhism, Jainism, and some Hindu sects. They were actually related with this, or they combined together is known as belong to Shramanic tradition. But and they always put stress on Shramo. Shramo means your own labor, own effort, own endeavor to attain something good. Okay. But you remember one thing, that those Hindu sects who joined this school, they have later on again mingled with Hindu religion. So ultimately Buddhism and Jainism are still there to represent the Shramanic tradition. So what are the characteristics of Shramanic tradition? Shramanic tradition's characteristics are actually the opposition of the Brahmanic tradition. First of all, they opposed the caste system. They were not in favor of caste system. They did not say anything about that the people of the society are divided on the basis of caste or basis of worth anything. Okay, so they were against that caste system. They said that men are equal, men are equal, and they always get equal facilities and standard in the society. Then they are also very much against the superiority of the Brahmin, because they were not supporting that caste system. So automatically, if they are not supporting the caste system, then automatically they would be against the Brahmanic against the Brahmin community of the society. They said that it is not possible that some people are knowledgeable, other are not, other are ignorant, or some sections of the people will get the opportunity for learning and education, other will deprive from them. This type of things they never believed, and that's why they did not believe in the superiority of the Brahmin community. They thought that if you give the opportunity, if the people started themselves by giving their own effort, everybody can become equally knowledgeable. Then they were also not supporting the knowledge of Vedas. They said that through the Vedas, by following the concept of ashramos, that is Brahmacharya, then Grihastha, Banprastha and Sannyas, people can attain salvation. No, that is not needed. People can attain sannyas only by their shramos, that means only by their own endeavor, only by their own, what I can say that, only by their own effort, etc. So knowledge of Vedas are not needed. If people follow the right path, they can use the salvation. And they also said that God has created the universe. That also opposed by them. They said that God did not created the universe. Universe are actually created by the human being, and human beings are enough powerful to create the society, and they can run the administration according to their sweet will. Only thing is that they should be pure. They should have to follow the moral path. They should be ethical person. They should be knowledgeable person, and there should not be crime and tendency of crime in the society. Then only the people can establish a good state in this universe. Okay, and they also stress on humanism, individualism and collective welfare. They always put stress on all these things. That means not only individual liberty, but they also put stress on collective welfare of the society, and they always talk about humanism. That means all human beings are equal. Whatever we are going to do, we should have to do equally. There is no question of following the dictation of a particular class, etc. And they also, through the life of monk and prayer, salvation can be attained. They already told that shramo is needed for attaining salvation. So if you lead a life of monk, if you leave the material world, and if you think for the spiritual world, if you concentrate on the development of your spirit, if you lead a life of austerity, then automatically you will attain salvation. There is no need for attaining knowledge from any books, etc. So one tradition is age-old tradition, another one is a reaction of that age-old tradition, and nothing else. So I think another small video will be needed for this tradition, and after that I will complete. So thank you today.